We're at a pivotal moment. So let's understand at a very deep level where we are on the timeline. And let's all understand that something massive that has never happened before is about to happen. We discussed this briefly yesterday. Millions of people around the world feel very, very weird, exhausted. So if you're a person that is feeling very exhausted, fatigued, you have all of the pains, the symptoms that I'm going to be breaking down to a fine powder for each and every one of you. You're going to get information on this channel that you're not going to get anywhere else. So as we are in this now moment where we're going to have the greatest shift in humanity that we've ever had before. And if you're feeling so weird, you can't even put it into words, I'm going to be putting it into words today. Yesterday was a rough day. You know, I felt it. Many people that I converse with on a daily basis, they felt it. It was like out of control yesterday. Today we're feeling a little bit better. If you feel like you're lost, hi, I'm on your screen. How you doing? I'm Michael. It's good to see you. Do you feel like you're lost? Do you feel like you're in a fog, like you don't even know what's real? And before we get into all this stuff, I'm going to share with all of you that is a good thing. That's a good thing, Uncle Mike, that I feel like I'm lost, that I feel like I'm in a fog. Oh yeah, Light Warriors. Because in order for us to experience something that we've never experienced before, something massive is about to happen in this world. Your subconscious, so you're not going to get this information on CNN and all the fake stream media, okay? Click like. I appreciate everyone coming on. It's a very powerful episode. We're in a very pivotal moment in the history of humanity, and I'm here to guide you on this evolutionary journey that we're all on. Your subconscious, right? So you're not conscious of it. So why do I feel like I'm in a fog? Or why do I feel like I'm lost? Why do I have all these feelings and emotions rising up to the surface? The subconscious must be wiped clean. And your nervous system, right? You feel like you're shaking, you're having all these weird feelings in the body. Your nervous system has to be recalibrated to a different life. So what we're experiencing right now, in one sentence, a new way of being. You lived a life of fear, lack, and limitation in the matrix. And now you are shifting to a reality of love, togetherness, right? Creation, not obligation. This is a new way of being. And millions of people around the world feel so strange and weird right now because in order to embody and live a new way of being in your everyday life, it's the name of the channel, in order to experience this in your everyday life, your subconscious, filled with programs your entire life, must be wiped clean. You must have a clean slate in order to move forward. Your nervous system cannot be calibrated to all the events, all of the traumas from the past, that they all have to be unraveling. So there is an unraveling that's occurring in the body right now. This unraveling will result better connections for your work, better connections for your love life, better connections for your family, better connections for your community, and you have a better soul connection and a better connection to God. So if you are exhausted, you feel like you're in a fog, when you say this, when you feel this, you have a great shaking that's inside, the micro and the macro, across the world. This is a biblical time. Do you know this? Across the world right now, You see all these earthquakes? You see all the earthquakes? Well, there's an earthquake that's happening inside your body. As above, so below. The inner world, the outer world. This doesn't go away. This teaching never goes away. And what's happening right now is when so many people all at once are feeling it, you literally will see the earth shake. I have discussed the Schumann resonance for many years. And that frequency, it's been shown, it goes with the collective, where you will see the spike, and maybe everyone has their consciousness, right? Their attention. Where are you placing your attention? Where are you spending it? Oh, it's the currency of the universe, the attention. You got to pay attention, kid. What are you paying attention to? So right now, the advice we're getting right now is make sure that we are paying attention to high vibe content. What you consume is not only what you eat and drink. It's what you watch and what you listen to. And make sure you are staying hydrated at this time. Make sure that you're eating according to what your body is telling you. Your body's the tuning fork to telling you the truth, not fake social media influencers. Not fake. Hit the like button for that. You have to know. So what did you do, Uncle Mike? So the other night, right? Not last night, the previous night, I always do intermittent fasting. I did 24-hour fasting. I felt there was such a weirdness in my stomach, all these pains, all these shifts, which I'm going to explain why we're feeling it in this lesson. So that means that I listen to myself, not that I'm always fasting this deeply, and I shut the body down. I don't eat anything. And I continue the detoxification process. Because this shaking that's occurring, it is shaking you loose from all of the energetic and spiritual connections to the past. Celestial gatekeeper, let's open the gates. Thank you so much for the super chat. I'm so grateful. I love you. Thank you. Grateful for the support. For this new way of being, there must be a letting go. There must be a transmuting of the old density. You, the person that's getting this message, you lived in a life where your money was taken away with all these crazy taxes, all these fees. You never were getting ahead. Where was it all going? What's the corruption that's going on in this world? How you doing? Right? So now, but you were accustomed, your nervous system, I'm giving you the science here today. You're probably not going to hear this. You hear these other things and these people are doing that and that. But what about you? I talk right to you, right? Your nervous system is wired to all that corruption. It is wired to a system and structures that are no longer part of the world. This is the energetic flow, right? Just because we don't see it, right, doesn't mean it doesn't exist. So all of those old structures, that they ain't going to be here no more. They're out of the way. And when you go through this shift, it's not going to be easy. So what are we feeling in the body right now? What feels so weird? You are feeling this lower back, hips, and muscles in that area. Once again, you are feeling it in your lower back, hips, muscles. These traumas are held in the body. And there must be a total dismantling of the old connections to the old system, the old consciousness, and the old structures. And if you are new to this, right, we actually hold these things in our body. When you're lower back, you're subconsciously tightening up all the time. You don't realize this, but you're constantly tightening, and you're not living that way no more. Lack of support. You might have held, and I've shared this on the channel, right? You might have held extra water on like your sides. Right? You might say, oh, I'm holding a little extra because you had to support yourself. There's many people on this journey, like myself. I had to go this alone. There ain't no support here. And you felt like you weren't supported. So that's why you actually hold that extra water, right? Your body is trying, it's a inner and outer world. So now we have to have lots of support. So now all of that water is exiting the body. Now all of the knots feeling in your fascia, all these knots and all deep within, it's got to come out now. So there's an unraveling that's occurring. There is a dismantling in the world. A lot of people know about the dismantling in the world. Do you know about the dismantling in the world? That dismantling, your connection to it, what's happening under the ground, the earth shaking, the earthquakes. So now you got earthquakes in your body. Now you have now you have all these pains. Now you have all these things coming up to the surface because you have to release old programs, consciousness of a filthy F word. I'm going to drop an F-bomb right now on the air. Fear. Fear and separation consciousness. It's got to go. Because you were calibrated that and you actually your daily actions and deeds. What's the term? The devil is a liar, right? Your fear is false evidence appearing real. Your actions and deeds, you went for the work. You didn't go for the vocation because you were afraid. You didn't go for your true love of your life. You went for this crap because you were afraid. It's always fear. It's always separation. And now it's come to an end. And only you, the person that's getting this message, only you can break free. This is the free will. This is where the 5% overrides the 95%. The people that are on this message, you are very powerful if you're able to make it to the end. Why we got to be so powerful? Because the 5% has to override the 95%. And it ain't easy to do, kid. We're all in this together. I appreciate that, Curran. Jen writes, the fear is liar, liar, pants on fire. Archangel is breaking free. I appreciate you being here. Love you. Appreciate everyone coming in right now. It's a very powerful day. It's a very powerful message I have to deliver to the people. What do you mean the 5 over the 95? So your consciousness is 5%. The subconscious that's been running in the background has been running your entire life. You have to override it. It takes so much work, so much energy. We don't do the spiritual bypassing on this channel. We don't do the fake social media influencers on this channel. We do the real work. The 5% must override the 95%. And this is happening in the world. And when we look at the natural laws of the universe, the law of 80-20, only 20% of the people of the world are capable of doing this. Pareto's principle, the law of 80-20. You'll learn a lot on this channel if you're new. This ain't my first rodeo. It's just divine timing. I'm on your screen. I'm on your TV. Right? So that's how you have all the, I've had all these things come up and you're going to see these things manifest. It actually comes from your nervous system. Why is that, Uncle Mike? Oh, because your nervous system wants you to remain the same. Well, why I got to remain the same for? Because the way that we're wired for eons, it's in our innate systems. Your nervous system wants you to remain the same because it keeps you safe. And something new, even if it's abundance of wealth coming in, even if it's all beautiful, love of your life, that's what we need. We need the love right now. But your nervous system says danger, and then you will self-sabotage it. Then you do these things that destroy it on purpose. You do it on purpose. You're not even realizing you're doing it. And I could sit back, right? There's many people like myself. If you've done this inner work, if you've opened your third eye, if you got your clairs up, you could watch the humans and you could watch them self-sabotage. And you're actually watching them. So you're getting this message today. You got to say, you know what? I got to break free. Because people are saying, why isn't anything happening? And I'm going to teach you why it's not happening today. Golden Lioness 999, it's over, kid. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the super chat. Let it go. Let it flow. It's time to rise in our own gifts. Be the light you wish to see in the world. We are all here together. Let's rise now. Keep on going. Keep the energy up. I like that. Thank you so much for the super chat. I'm grateful. Lioness, I love you. Sunshine, thank you. I'm very grateful. Sunshine writes powerful stuff. I appreciate that. Is this a powerful word today? Smash the like button. Let's keep going. This light ship is taking off today. We don't have another second to wait. And you feel this. So all animals are able to pick up on vibration and frequency, as Dr. Bruce Lipton has said. So just like the animals know before the massive earthquake and the birds know before the massive storm, we've already seen these massive earthquakes happen. But there's bigger stuff coming. You might as well click subscribe. Get ready, son, because we ain't bypassing this. We must go through it. We have to go through it as the collective. And you gotta relax. Gotta relax. You gotta relax, kid. You feel relaxed now? How's the new mic? Step up to the mic. Oh, I speak the truth here. You're gonna love this channel. Anastasia, thank you so much for the super chat. Thanks for being with us every day, Uncle Mike. I appreciate that, Anastasia. It's time to chill, yeah. Your nervous system has to have a calm baseline level. This is the science behind it. If your nervous system is not at a calm baseline level, you cannot receive. And people keep saying, why isn't anything happening? You must dislodge you and the critical mass of society. You have to understand that most of society, I'm getting very deep here today, most of society is under mind control. They operate as NPCs. They're non-playable characters. They will continue to go through the loop. As I stated earlier, the 5% has to be greater than the 95%. The 20% of the society must be greater than the 80% of society. And if you continue to feed it, are you paying attention? You might see me for the first time. This is the real work that we have to do, right? I know there's people, they're showing up every day. You are very well versed about what's going on in the world. But for the people that are saying, you know what, I think something is fake, I think something's wrong in the world, that's all you have to get to. You must turn the TV off today, kid. You must turn off that dramatic broad on social media. Oh my God, I had a vision, right? I had a vision. I saw the bombs going off. I saw the asteroid collapse. I saw the mothership abducting everyone. Oh my God, right? It's easy. That's people love this. Do you love this? I just speak the truth here. So disconnect from all that crap. Thanks. BJ Prickett, thank you so much for the super chat. We are powerful together. Do you hear me now? Do you hear me now? It's, this is a new mic here. So, I don't know if the battery, I'm learning all these things, but I think the battery just died. I don't know. It's the only way. We got to keep moving on. So in life right now, if people that have been watching this channel, living your life, nothing has been working. Nothing has been working out correctly. There's all this quantum chaos. There's constant chaos right now. There's constant earthquakes. I appreciate that, yeah. So, and if you are resonating with this type of content, that's why when we all stand together with attention, because people go right back. People go right back to drama. And again, it's easy. All of a sudden, you see dramatic posts pop up on your Facebook. You see the reel, right? It's easy to pull you back in. Take a stand today. Take a stand for our everyday lives today, okay? You must dislodge. When you say that why nothing is happening, you know, I feel the frustration. A lot of people feel the frustration because in this world that we're in, people refuse to dislodge. And when critical mass of the world dislodges, then the change happens. Witness the feelings and emotions that are coming up. Once again, witness the feelings and emotions that are coming up. Carla, you must dislodge. You have to disconnect. And subconsciously, we're still connected to the old way, your old way of life, the embodiment. If anyone, again, if you want to do this work, you could click subscribe today. And this is what you have to have, this embodiment. And it's not easy to do. You have to become the frequency of fill in the blank. Oh, but these are the stories that we run in the background. Oh, well, corruption is always here. So I think the chat is at different points. Just hit 555 if you hear me. It's wild what's going on. We're glitching the whole world. So when you witness your authentic feelings and emotions, so everyone has tuned into this broadcast at a different point, just so we know. We are live. We do this live. People love when I'm live because it's authentic. All right. Some people like the beautiful videos I do out on the beach. We do it all here on this channel. But this builds connection because a lot of people, they play pretend on social media. But that age, illusions, yeah. That's the way of the world right now. There's a lot of illusions that are out there. Cheers to the real ones. Cheers to the real. You got to be real at this time. Be real. So witness your feelings and emotions as they come up. The feelings and emotions are actually guiding you to your highest calling. I am speaking to the spiritually advanced. I am speaking to those with content of character. I understand the mainstream world. They tell you to disregard your emotions. However, the Archangel Michael will tell you emotions guide us to our highest calling. This is the truth. That means you feel the emotion. God works with compare and contrast, and the emotions that you have, that is your calling. It's not an emotion like a baby. I'm a baby. I got to cut people off in traffic. I get so angry. I'm going to be rude and disrespectful in the comment section. You know what I'm talking about. We're not talking about those emotions. We're not talking about those emotions. We're talking about the healthy anger of your spiritual immune system. We're talking about that yearning that your soul has. The yearning that your soul, that's not your ego, that you're driven, you're beyond motivated, driven, that you're getting. We have to be beyond motivated. We have to be driven at this time. And when you are beyond motivated, driven, that's the only way that you're going to outlast the onslaught that we're all going through, this onslaught. Because that simple motivation will fade when it's so we are very intense right now. You must ignore the outer world because it ain't real. If you've never seen my video, none of this is real, you watch that video. None of this is real. It's very difficult to do this. You must ignore the outer world. And when you ignore the outer world and you hold the frequency for a sustained period of time, then and only then the world will change. Now we have the quantum entanglement of the collective. When people say, why isn't anything happening? Make a stand today, focus on this message today, especially if you're new, and stop going back. The problem in the world is and it's scary. Neville Goddard calls this the bridge of incidents. What's all this crazy stuff going on? I'm scared, Uncle Mike. I'm gonna go back, right? Then I'm like, you ever see the Batman meme when he smacks Robin across the... Then I smack you across. You ain't going back. Let's go this way. This is why we have to be light warriors, right? So this is, we're actually going through, we're going through birthing pains right now, right? Get the oranges going in the chat. We're giving birth right now, right? For the divine masculine, you got that sacred secretion going up. Now you give birth. You give birth to your kingdom. That's what you give birth to, brother. You got to stay focused with your attention, right? So during this time, this is the end, listen carefully, the end of hate and separation, and it is the beginning of love and union. A beautiful union. This is the end of hate and separation, and it is the beginning of love and union. You get the beautiful hearts going in the chat. So that's where you cannot take part in it, and there's going to be distractions. I teach with laser pinpoint accuracies, part of the matrix. Again, it's part of the matrix. People have the ability to wake up on their own terms, but there will be NPCs that pop up to deter you. That is actually the separation. There will be these NPCs that distract the divine feminine. You get the losers, right? That try to fill the void, and it prevents your union from happening. Put a like on this video. You will have people, right, that try to prevent you from getting your rib, bro. They prevent union, right? So that this energy it's got to clear the path. When union doesn't happen, we don't move forward. So the only union that you could focus on during this is a massive shakeup that's happening is the union of the divine masculine and feminine, okay? Which in science, it's called achieving hemisync. You have to be focused on your divine feminine energies, focus on using the right and left portions of your brain, and you have heart-brain coherence. Heart-brain coherence. So again, those that I see the comments about runners. The runners run. That's the fear. And there will be those that get left behind. That's the self-sabotage we talked about earlier. When you run away from opportunities, when you block it out. And this happens from your reticular activating system, or RAS, in your brain. I told you, it's always about that demented brain. Sylvia knows the answer. It's heart-brain coherence, guys. Divine feminine is an energy. It's been blocked. That's your intuition. It doesn't mean a woman. There's a lot of loser social media influencers. We saw a bunch of them on Facebook. You have this. It goes back to hatred. Each person is able to balance their divine masculine and feminine energies. Put a like on this video. Push it forward. Because there's so many fake influencers out there. There's so many people that are rooted in the ego right now, and they don't have the correct information. And because it's the low-hanging fruit, and you're tuned into that separation, you are turned into that hate. There are people, right? I talk about everything on this channel. It's because it's all frequency. I hate all men. I hate all women. Whatever it is, that's you, bro. That's you, girl. Gotta wake up. Gotta bring the union together. You have to bring the union together and call things for what they are. It's always content of character, and that's our frequency that's rising up. Anastasia, thank you so much for the super chat. Inner union with the divine. Shakti and Shiva, I appreciate you. You have to have your inner union. You have to give birth. Truth rises writes, call a spade a spade. That's what I do on this channel, brother. I appreciate you. The truth, most high. Some people don't like the truth. They run from it like a cockroach runs from the light. Oh, you like that one? We all have to do the inner work. We all have to let go of the past. Well, why do we have to let go of the past? Well, I'll give you an example. There's a phrase. If you don't fix yourself, you will bleed on someone that never cut you. And you will constantly live in that loop. And you'll constantly have miserable relationships, miserable wealth. You keep going to the saboteurs of the world. It's your frequency. You got to stay away from the poisons. You have to stay away. I gave it a beautiful word. This frequency, if you focus on this, I know it's very confusing. It's called dysfunction. It's called dysfunction. You will see dysfunctional units. You will see dysfunctional relationships. You, the person that's getting this message, you will no longer tolerate dysfunction in your everyday life. You are on the clear channel. You are focused, bro. You are focused, girl. You see these people. You don't need that Jezebel spirit in your life, kid. It's over. The second one's the real laugh. It's just truth. It's just the truth. Okay? It's just the truth. You like that BDE, Jen? I appreciate that. No, you got to be focused, man. You got to be focused. And you have to embrace the truth. I'm here to tell you, we're not doing spiritual bypassing here, and I'm going to teach this lesson. You are here, all these feelings, emotions, the dreams. So I missed that part earlier. So in this energy, you might have had, whether it's your long-term sleep or maybe you take a nap in the middle of the day, you might have had a beautiful occurrence in your dream. Did you have some very interesting dreams in the past 48 hours? Let us know in the comments. And to you, it's for you. Like you have something, it's personal to you. Other people say, what's the big deal about this? You have this beautiful dream. And it brings beautiful peace to your nervous system. You have this beautiful dream. Beautiful dream. I'm here to tell you, you are here to experience these things with your 5 senses. Physically, you are here to experience it with your 5 senses. Not just in your imagination, not just your wishes, but your wish fulfilled. Because your imagination is the signal from God, your inner child. I'll say it again. Your imagination is the signal from God. Just like Nikola Tesla, he had his inventions. He dreamt of them. He imagined them. He put it on the papers of Nikola Tesla. Did Nikola Tesla stop at the papers? No. He brought the invention to reality. This is quantum manifestation on this channel. The truth. Not the vision board. You got to go beyond on the vision board on this channel, kid. You got to go beyond the vision board on this channel, kid. You don't stop. You got to keep going. You're here to experience, because this is the inner chatter I'm talking about. You say, "Oh, that's for other people. Oh, that doesn't work out for me." You got to watch out. Oh, you know that chatter guy? Do you have that? Oh man. You have that chatter guy that's oh no. You got to watch out. It's a scary thing, that chat. That chat. Get out of here. Okay. Pamela Rose. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you, Uncle Mike. You are my lighthouse. It's my honor to be the lighthouse for millions of people. I appreciate you. You got to watch out for its star cappuccino. We got to have a nice cappuccino to start our day here in Our Everyday Lives channel. Appreciate you. So it goes beyond the imagination now. Your subconscious, remember the things, and things will manifest. I know this could be a little spooky and interesting for people that, yes, what's this guy talking about if you're new? Okay? Your subconscious will manifest people, things, and situations. You have it in your dreams. Did you have a strange, interesting dream? It's a good dream. Don't feel sad from it. It's the signal of your body. You're actually supposed to experience it with your 5 senses. You're supposed to have it. You're supposed to physically have it. But what's been running in the background in the brain, right? The signal. So, again, the micro and the macro in your everyday life. In the physical, Chris Mason, 777, in the physical, in the background, in your everyday life, right? There's a subconscious it's running in the background. It's ingrained in your nervous system. So now in the world, a lot of people, I see what everyone shares on, they say there's all these things that are going on behind the scenes. Do you know about things that are happening behind the scenes in the world? Why don't you raise your hand in the chat? So that represents the subconscious of the human collective. You have a subconscious for your everyday life. We are operating out of the human collective. And there are things that are happening to the systems of the world that are being cleared away in the background. So your everyday life, it's happening both, the micro and the macro. Love yourself. Absolutely. Love yourself. Because some people don't have self-love. How do you talk to yourself? What is the story that's running in the background? If you feel weird, if you feel lost, if you feel like you're in a fog, it is for a divine purpose. That subconscious must be wiped clear. Those programs running in the background must be wiped clear. The systems of the world that you were connected to, disengage the frequency, disengage. Sometimes in life, you have an energetic cord to a person that came up into your world, into your life. And people, say you got to disengage from the cords, the fake relationship. Well, we also have to disengage from the relationship that we had from the world systems. And that's why we hold this lower back, hips. You're going to feel it in your hips. And it's very uncomfortable. And you're going to see this. You say, oh, my belly's exploding. My lower back and hips. And you'll see it's mostly water weight. Your body is trying to make this like shield. And then there's stuff that has to be purged out of the body. That's why I do the fasting, the detoxification. Fit Brit writes, her hips are locked. Okay, I understand the feeling. And it's very uncomfortable. And understand, when you have more love in your life, when you have true connection in your life, your health and wellness, these things improve in your life. So don't be stubborn. Don't self-sabotage. You should be running towards your love. Oh, but I can't. You fail. So, little sunshine, everyone has an individualized journey. You know what you have to purge in your life. But there's something that we're all carrying We carry different things from our family lineage and from our specific personal life that we lived for the past 30 years or whatever it was, right? Carisha Harrison, thank you so much for the super chat. I love you. I love that beautiful rainbow. The Rainbow Warriors of the Hopi Prophecy. It's time. And that's where, people are still ignoring it and denying it. I've seen it. Some people get it. You're seeing the earthquakes. You're seeing, and there's some people that still go back to the job. They still go put the news back on, and they still, and they're not getting right with themselves, their connection to God, with their family, and their local community. That's what you need to be focused on. You're not supposed to be focused on all the stuff they show you. Ooh, they show it to you on TV. What are you supposed to be focused on? And don't be distracted by all this social media garbage on Instagram and OF and all this other things. Stay focused, kid. Stacy M, thank you for the super chat. I find myself daydreaming about things I want to accomplish, but haven't thought about it in years. Waking up at odd hours with high energy and gotta have my siesta nap in the afternoon. Thanks, Michael, for the message. Yeah. So thank you for sharing that. The siesta nap became like passed out cold yesterday. Okay. A lot of us, I know if you live in the United States, you have a lot of garbage programs, but most of the world, they are in tune to this. So you should be taking siesta, a little nap in the middle of the day. Remember, what I teach on this channel is balance. So I work hard, and I also understand that, okay, this is the physical stuff, and now I gotta relax. I gotta reset my nervous system. I gotta recalibrate. It's important stuff here. Get your health and wellness up. All right, Carisha, thank you again. You're cool. I appreciate that. So, understand that your feelings and emotions, what you are experiencing, it is valid. We are part of the collective. We're not going back. We're moving forward. It's a total reset, Natalie. Absolutely. Total reset. It's reset algorithm. And it's a new way of being. In order for you to have an experience, listen carefully before we get off. In order for you to have an experience that you've never had before, the subconscious must be totally wiped, the nervous system totally reset, otherwise you will continue to loop. And we are not looping again. So I appreciate each and every one of you. Comment down below. Are you feeling very weird? Do you know without a shadow of a doubt that something massive is about to happen? Those earthquakes, those in barrage of earthquakes is just to be, and it's the micro and the macro. I'm live, so if you missed this whole talk, listen to the whole talk. And if you're a person that, isn't getting it, remember, before you're negative, make sure you listen to the whole video. The problem in the modern society is people can only listen to a 30-second TikTok. It's just the truth. Make sure you're locked and loaded on this channel. All right, so I'm grateful for the full community support. All right, if you click the subscribe button, if you're hearing me for the first time, I appreciate that, and you will get a daily video. And I'm an authentic person. I'm just one person doing this. So when you click the subscribe, it's like giving extra vitamins and nutrients to this channel's algorithm that goes out into the ether. Woo! And we constantly do the work, and check out the videos on the channel page, because this cannot be stopped no matter what. I mean, there might be people that aren't going to be here in 2030. A lot of you know this already. It's your everyday life. It's your responsibility. And we're going to move forward. And when we drop hate, when we drop separation, and we embrace love and union, then and only then the frequency of the world in your life changes, and then you could have physical with your 5 senses. Then you could have physical. Ooh, I have it on a vision board. No. Ooh, I had it in my imagination. Good, that's from God. They tricked you, bro. They tricked you, sis. They told you you couldn't have that sacred love. Stop being be realistic. Listen, if you ever were told be realistic, wrong. Your Uncle Mike will fix it. Your Uncle Mike will fix that brain. All right? We're going to fix that brain. All right? We're going to fix that reticular activating system. Ooh, science on this channel. You're going to fix that brain. You're going to fix the reticular activating system, and we're going to start attracting and recognizing. You might not recognize it because you were in fear. There's no more fear. There's love and authenticity. I'm the defender of our everyday lives. No matter what comes your way, light warriors, just keep going. I got to figure out this microphone now. We're always learning all these things. So I love you guys, and who knows what tomorrow will bring for you. Probably me. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.